Hi and welcome to the Malat Cookery channel. So I'm doing a Chinese meal for the family tonight, and one of those dishes is Chinese barbecue chicken. And because it's such an easy recipe to do and it's packed with flavour, I thought I would film that for the Malat Cookery channel. Now the spice blend we're going to be using from the Malat range today is their Chinese salt and pepper seasoning. And as usual, a full list of ingredients will be given at the end of the video. So let's crack on, have a look at those ingredients and anything else that we're going to need for today. So for our Chinese barbecue chicken, I've got 1 kilo of chicken pieces. So these are drumsticks, but you can use any chicken you like. I've got 20 grams of the Malat Chinese salt and pepper seasoning. And I've also got a food bag as well for the first part of the recipe. For the actual basting sauce, I've got 4 tablespoons of a good quality hoisin sauce. So use a good quality one, don't use the bags of hoisin sauce that you get from the supermarket, they're terrible. I've got 4 tablespoons of a good quality tomato ketchup, 10 grams of the Malat Chinese salt and pepper seasoning. I've got 3 tablespoons of honey. And I'm also going to add a splash of light soy sauce. So for the first part of this recipe, we want to add our chicken into the food bag and then place the 20 grams of the Malat Chinese salt and pepper seasoning into the bag. That will act as our dry rub, and then the chicken will go into the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours. So once the chicken is in the bag, we then want to add the salt and pepper seasoning, and then mix that in as much as you possibly can to make sure that each piece of chicken is evenly coated. Be careful if you're using chicken on the bone that there are any sharp pieces don't actually pierce the bag itself. So just moving the chicken around in the bag is enough to ensure that the chicken gets coated evenly with the Chinese salt and pepper seasoning. So I'm going to seal this bag now and place it into the fridge, and the next stage is to actually make the basting sauce. So to make the basting sauce, it's really easy. The first thing we need to do is just combine all of the ingredients together. So we mix all those in well. The next thing I'm going to do is just add a little splash of light soy sauce. So the 2 things we can do now, I'm going to be placing this into the microwave on full power for 1 minute. Then I'm going to give it a stir, then place it back into the microwave for a further minute, and that will then be cooked. Or if you haven't got a microwave, place this into a small saucepan, bring it up to a very gentle simmer for literally 2 minutes, and then it's done. But you do need to cook this through before you actually apply this to the chicken. So our chicken has been sat in the fridge for 2 hours. I've now preheated an oven to 180 degrees centigrade. We've got an oven-proof dish here. The next thing to do is to place the chicken onto the oven-proof dish. So that's all of the chicken onto the tray. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some kitchen foil, cover the tray with that. This is then going to go into the oven for the first 30 minutes with the foil on top. After 30 minutes, I'm going to take the foil off and start to baste the chicken with the basting sauce, and I'll be doing that every 10 minutes. Chicken pieces of this size should take about an hour to cook in the oven at 180 degrees centigrade. So that's it, Chinese barbecue chicken. I told you at the start of the video how easy this recipe was to do, and I can guarantee once you've made this, it will become a firm family favourite. So as usual, please subscribe to the channel, and if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching.